Alright guys, today you're going to be doing a project for the at-home kids. So you are going to create your own scenario. This is mine, so you can't copy it. And your scenario is going to have seven different rates of changes, and you're going to have to graph it. When you graph, you want to be sure that each of your rate of change like starts on a corner grid and ends on a corner grid, because you are going to have to find the slopes. So let's go ahead and read the story. I'm going to show you kind of sort of what you're going to do. It says, it's time for Shadow, your German Shepherd, to get a winter bath. Shadow does not enjoy getting a bath. You fill the bathtub halfway full. So the first thing we have is we are filling the bathtub halfway full. That is our first scenario right there. Okay. So be sure you label your X's. You want to do time and the water level. So we're starting here because there's at zero time, there's zero water in the bathtub. And you're going to fill it up halfway. Be sure you tell me what you're counting by. So we're going to do time in minutes and water level in, what would be good water level? Gallons or liters? Gallons. We'll do gallons. So we're going to fill this up. We're going to let every other space be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And same thing over here. We're going to let every other space be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you need more, you can do more. So we're going to fill up the bathtub halfway full. So we're going to go, I don't know, about here. I'll go here. So we're filling up the bathtub. Okay. So that's the first scenario. And then we're going to put Shadow in the tub. Well, when we put him in the tub, our water level is going to increase. So that's going to be our scenario number 2, but it's time increasing when that water level increases. So the time shouldn't really change, but the height of this is going to change a little bit. So we're going to put him in the bathtub, and we'll just go up a tad bit. So this is scenario 1, scenario 2. And you begin to bathe her. So while I'm bathing her, time continues to pass along, but the water level remains the same. So I'm still at the same time, but the water level is the same. So I begin to bathe her. That's scenario number 3. Shadow tries to escape and gets halfway out of the tub. So while she's trying to escape, time still continues to pass, but she's splashing water everywhere. So some of the water spills out. So some of the water is going to spill out. So that's going to be scenario number 4. She tries to she gets halfway out of the tub. So there she spilled some water out. You pull her back in the tub and finish her bath. So when I pull her back in, some of that water level is going to go back up. So that'll be scenario 5. You pour back up and finish the bath, and then you get her out and drain. So we're going to finish the bath. So that's us finishing the bath, and then we got to drain the water. So that means the water level is going to go down. So that's 7 different scenarios. And then for each scenario, so you're going to create your story, then you're going to graph your scenarios. Be sure your rates match your story. And then for each one, you're going to answer the questions that are on the paper. So I'm going to do the first one with you. So I'm going to do scenario number 1. Okay, calculate the slope using the graph. So I'm going to use the graph. In order to calculate the slope, I'm going to do rise over run. So part 1, I'm going to do rise over run. And then let's see, I'm rising from here to here. So I'm rising 4 and I'm running 3. So I rise 4 over 3, which doesn't simplify, so there we go. Part 2 says calculate the slope using 2 points. So here's a point 0, 0. Here's another point which is at 3, 4. And then I'm going to do my slope formula. So I have y2 minus y1. So m equals 4 minus 0 over 3 minus 0, which is 4/3. You get the same answer, as you should. And it says describe the meaning of the rate of change using context of the story. So to do rate of change, we actually want to divide that. So 4/3 divides into, what's 4 divided by 3? Is that 1.333? 4 divided by 3? So the rate of change is 1.333. Repeating. So we're going to say the water for the bathtub fills up at a rate of 1.33 gallons per minute. State the domain for the scenario. So those are our x's. It's going from 0 to 3. So 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 3. And then part 5 tells me to state the range, so my y. So from 0 to 4. 0 is less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to 4. You have to do this for all 7 of your different rates of change, okay? Be sure you tell me which scenario you're doing that for. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.